everybody. Welcome to the third episode of Pints and Pilsners by Drunk Monkey Garage. Today we're going to be bottling our first batch of American Pale Ale. This was the first batch that I brewed. It's been sitting for about 2 weeks to ferment. I've got the bottling tube all sanitized and ready to go. I'm in the process of sanitizing the bottles, and this is going to be my first time ever bottling beer. So sit back and enjoy the show. First part of this process is I have run the bottles through the sanitizing cycle on the dishwasher just to get them clean. They were new bottles, but I wanted to make sure they were completely clean anyway. So our second step is to sanitize the bottles in the sanitizing solution in here. Do that by putting a little bit of the sanitizing fluid in here and making sure it coats all the surfaces. Then I'll put them in the drying rack, which has been sanitized also. So now we've gotten all our bottles sanitized. Clean up the mess before my wife kills me. Now, we're going to prepare the carbonation drops. I've already wiped the outside of the package off with a sanitizing solution. We're going to sanitize the scissors. Cut this open. Get those prepared. So I made sure my hands are sanitized. What we're going to do is take a bottle. The carbonation drop it in the bottle. And then with our wand, we have that primed and ready to go. Fill that. Now they say you should go all the way to the top of the bottle, and then when you take the wand out, it'll leave just enough room for the carbonation. And that looks really good. So what I'm going to do is set this on a paper towel, put it right here. I'm going to take a cap that's in the sanitizing solution and set it on top. And I'm going to go ahead and fill all the bottles before I cap them. Well, we've got at least 6 beers so far, so I'm happy with that. They say you're supposed to be able to get 10 beers out of this, so we'll see. Let's hope we get at least 2 more. I was able to get almost 9 bottles of beer out of this batch. We're going to use the partial bottle to test the carbonation before we crack open the rest of them. So I was able to get 9 bottles out of there. I probably could have squeezed 1 more out of there, but I didn't want a lot of the sludge in any of the beer bottles. So I have one that's not quite filled to where it needs to be. I guess that'll be my test bottle. One thing that did make it really easy and kept a lot of the gunk out of there is this filter I got. So now we're going to move on to the capping. Get this stuff out of the way. So with the Deluxe bottling kit, it came with several caps and this capping tool. This will be my first time using it, so we'll see how that goes. So apparently you're supposed to put the cap in here, place it on top, and squeeze down. Well, that worked pretty nice. And then what we're gonna do is put all of those back in this box so that we can store those away for 2 weeks and wait for them to carbonate. That smells good already. So there we have it, guys. Our first batch of Drunk Monkey beer. In a couple of weeks, when these are carbonated, we're going to open them up and try them out. I'm going to let Clyde and Wick try them, and so they can tell me what they think, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Sure you hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell icon for notification of future videos. So until then, cheers.